Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I hope everybody's been doing great. I'm really enjoying reading you guys' energy and the stories and the things you share with me, whether you realize it or not. Because look at that, the Empress is like peeking out of the deck. That's really, I'm proud of you guys. You guys are moving away from old hardships and pain, and you're not even looking back. You're looking forward to the future because you guys are really feeling your Empress energy, that manifestation, that creation. And I'm really enjoying, and I'm enjoying reading it. I mean, a lot of love has been coming up because, sorry, I didn't mean to try to protect you guys. I end up flipping you off. Sorry about that. You guys are attracting a lot of love. Like, you guys are starting to really love yourselves and see your qualities that are amazing and are a benefit to everyone around you. And people can't help but get drawn to that because it is so beautiful. Like, these are just some things that have been coming up. Like, I've been getting a lot of imagery of dolphins. I hadn't really thought about dolphins in a long time. I used to really feel connected to them when I was younger. And then that energy has been returning lately. Dolphins are a pretty amazing, resilient animal, but they can also use they use vibration to communicate, and they can hear things that that people and stuff can't hear. So it's a pretty interesting, animal to be getting. So they're also mammals. So they're in the water, but they're mammals. So that's an unusual thing. I've been getting whales, whale song. I've been really having to keep myself grounded. And I don't know if you guys are having that issue. There has been a lot of disruption in the energy. The day this is posting is September 1st, and it is the day that Uranus and Pluto go retrograde. Pluto will be going retrograde for the last time in for 250 years or something like that, 249 years. And this is our last salvo into the Capricorn 29-degree energy, which has been like, a lot of stuff has been popping up. People that I haven't talked to in years are starting to pop up back in my life. They're bringing up old issues, and that can be a little stressful because these are things that I have kind of put to bed in my own life, but they're coming up. And I think it's, this is our last degree of Capricorn before it goes into Aquarius. And so it's that cleaning house, the cleaning of the attic and the closet and the basement and everywhere you might have put things. So maybe you need to do some physical cleaning, not necessarily day-to-day cleaning, but things that you don't normally do, going through old letters and pictures and things you've kept, things that meant something to you in a previous life but no longer are helping you in your journey. So the first card we got was the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is talking about that, like feeling stuck, feeling unable to see a way forward, unable to see clearly, and being in your emotions. See, she thinks because she can't see that she's actually, in a whole bunch of water when it's actually like probably an inch or two. And so we can feel like we're drowning in our emotions because of old issues that are coming up. And so that might be a good opportunity to get rid of some of the stuff that's causing that. I mean, the past is the past. It's time to move forward. And I know that's hard for a lot of people. Okay, I'm just dropping cards everywhere. But that's because, we don't realize by looking in the past, we were actually limiting our view of our options. This, to me, this card in particular, it's like Like the divine is bringing in all these different options for you, any different directions for you to go, places to put your emotions. And if you're in this state where you're feeling completely blinded by past things or thoughts that are just going through your head, you're not going to see all the options in front of you. Yes, we have 8 swords here. 8 is more than 7, but these are actual, directions you could go, ideas that you could manifest, relationships. And this is old thoughts and habits and ways of thinking that no longer serve you and are not really helping you. I have to go get the card down here. And so you got the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, and I mean, look at her. She's got the Maltese Falcon, this really expensive painting, all these gold records. She's dressed to the nines, gold, gold, gold. So getting out of this old past energy that's keeping you stuck and in place, and moving on to your new options is really going to lead you to a lot of success. Like, if you can get yourself out of this, if you can leave the things behind, you don't need to go over them anymore. This is clearing out that stuff. That's an old way of dealing with things. The new way forward is really seeing the options that the universe and the divine God is giving you, and really grasping them in the 3D world and manifesting them. And I feel like a lot of you are doing that. I think it becomes hard because these old things come into your life, and then you're like, oh, I should analyze this, I should really go through it and make sure that I'm all healed. But this is making you defensive. Like, thinking about these old wounds and stuff is making you defensive instead of moving you into that abundance energy. So I think the divine is trying to remind you that you are very powerful. You are not stuck. You don't need to be defensive. You don't need to defend against something someone said about you. Like, oh, okay, something happened, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, 5 months ago. Why are we talking about it now? Is it relevant in the decisions you're making now? Is it going to help you manifest? Or are they just doing it so that they can get you in a defensive mode because they see that you have options? They see that you have the ability to manifest great wealth and great abundance in your life, and that can feel very threatening. Yeah, see, this is the secrecy. They're trying to keep you in a defensive mode because they realize that you are changing so much. I mean, you guys are doing great. I love your energy. I love reading for you guys. It's why I come here every day, even if I have the flu or my doctor tells me, hey, you need to keep this on longer because your hand looks really messed up. So just, I love showing up for you guys. So I'm asking you to show up for yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Don't believe these lies that these people are telling you, because they're not benefiting you. They want to hold you back, but you're ready to move forward. Move away from this blind, hopelessness, these lies, and move away into truth. But I'm getting mixed feelings. Like, their energy is very strong. Like, you guys might be getting, a lot of things getting in your way, trying to cause you heartache. Like, I'm getting a lot of these swords in the readings lately that talk about them wanting to stop your progress. And it's not necessarily that they're evil people. Or that they have ill intentions towards you. They're afraid of losing you. I mean, you're that valuable to them that they are so afraid. But you have, you're working with the divine. You have to take these options the divine is giving you, because you're working with a higher authority that is asking you to manifest in the world so that you can, be abundant, so moving away from that stuff. Like, when those old tapes I keep getting cassette tapes, and a lot of you are probably maybe don't remember cassette tapes, but the thing about a cassette tape is it'll just play. It's not like we have that function that on a cassette tape where we can just press fast forward. Sometimes we just have to stop the tape and not play it again. Because so you guys got the Seven of Wands twice. So this energy that they're manifesting towards you, that they're projecting at you because of your move forward, they're projecting all this, these unkind words. They might not even be saying them to other people, but they may be. But it's just this constant buzz of like, and it's making you feel like inside, like this kind of feeling of defensiveness. You're like, wait, I feel like there's something, that's, they can look in your face and say, hey, great job. But in the background, they're like feeling some animosity towards you. That's okay. Just identifying that it's not within yourself. Like, that's the difference between getting, instinctual messages or messages from the divine and being able to clarify whether they're from you or from the outside, is you'll feel a sense of anxiety when it's about you, when it's triggering something within your own life that is creating anxiety. So, but when you start feeling like, I'm in a good place, I'm not having these issues, it's probably some stuff behind the scenes that is causing you to feel that way. So it's really important that you ground yourself. Grounding, because I see a lot of swords here. I see a lot of, air, fire, but I don't see a lot of, sorry, the window, it's very bright right now. Oops. I don't see a lot of earth, grounding energy. So that's probably something that's a little missing right now. So let's make sure that you guys focus on your own internal healing, just dropping stuff everywhere. Your own internal healing, your own balance. Because if you get to that place where you're feeling very balanced, you're feeling very grounded, you'll start realizing that, here's the sword of truth, justice. This is 11, which I know those numbers have been coming up a lot. 11, 11, and wow, it is very bright. I'm trying so hard I wasn't expecting it to be so bright. I don't want to make it too dark in here. Let's turn on the light. Okay, let's see if that works a little better. Sorry if it's a little darker. It's hard to see. And it got really hot. So, okay, and then you have the King of Wands, some more fire energy. I think this defensiveness, because you're not identifying it, that it's coming from the outside, it's starting to trigger this kind of feeling inside of you that you're feeling very like agitated and upset, not realizing that it's not your energy. So that can also cause a lot of confusion. Oh, it's so funny. So we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So this might be a lot of directed hostility towards you, because we did get 2 7 of Wands. So let's see. And 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is not real. And then we got the 7 of Swords. We got the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and multiple 7 of Wands and a 5 of Wands. So this is a lot of energy directed to you guys. If you guys are handling, because you're very solid, you have a really solid foundation, and you have a very happy, fulfilling life. When people see you, they see this. And so that makes some people very jealous. But what I'm seeing is that, yeah, here we got the 5 of Cups. They're feeling really bummed out about this, because they're realizing that they're not resonating at that level. So you're not in alignment with each other. And that can be very scary and threatening to people, because you're setting off on a whole new world, a whole new beginning, and they aren't really part of that. And that's hard for everyone to hear. It's hard. I go through that all the time, guys. Like, I have had to make decisions about people in my life that I really wanted to hold on to. But as soon as I started moving into a different frequency, as soon as I started really facing what was coming at me, and that certain people didn't want me to change and grow, that they felt uncomfortable and threatened by that, I had to make decisions to let people go. And that's really painful when you love people. And I don't necessarily let them go completely. I'm kind about it. I will still be there for them, but I won't allow certain behaviors or certain energies in my life on a day-to-day basis, because it changes my resonance. But you guys are working really hard, and you're getting a lot of manifestations from this hard work. I mean, this is now the second 9 of Pentacles you guys have gotten. So this is just complete and utter fulfillment in the 3D world. And you got the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So you are, we are finally getting some really good solid. We got one 9 of Pentacles at the beginning, and that was really great. That was about what you guys were manifesting. But now you have 2 9 of Pentacles, an 8 of Pentacles. And so that's a really good solid earthly manifestation of everything you guys have been doing. And you guys got the High Priestess. It's just, you guys are really embodying, because the High Priestess here, she is balanced in all ways. She is balanced emotionally, physically, through her passions. She doesn't let her passions run her, but they really fuel her. So she's using the elements in their ideal ways. The physical Pentacles for grounding and being in the 3D world and manifesting. The Cups for emotional balance and using those emotions to connect and network with people. And the Wands for driving that passion, fueling it. And let's see, what are we missing? Gosh, I'm blanking right now. Oh, and the Swords for the sword is like one of her main things, is, cutting through everything, just knowing, when we know the truth, we don't necessarily have to put it in someone's face or correct them. We can just know. If they're being defensive and getting angry about this, then we don't need to get in their face about it. And I was wrong. This is the 5 of Swords, not the 7 of Swords. I don't know why I saw that. Maybe the 7 of Swords is going to come out. We've gotten a lot of 7s. But yeah, this is some more hostile energy. And like I said, they don't necessarily mean to be hostile. They just don't know any other way. And you guys do. I mean, that's a gift that you guys are giving the world. Without your gift of knowing that, we're all going to come together. We're all pieces of this beautiful puzzle. We are all making the change. We are all deciding to be the best people we can. Because like at the beginning, you got one of these too, from a different deck, the 8 of Cups. You are moving away from that. Those negative emotions, those past hurts, they're really not holding you in place anymore. You're moving forward on a daily basis. You are choosing to walk into the light. Let's see if we get any other information. I'm so glad you guys are here. And if this is your first time, I hope you stayed for the story, because it doesn't make as much sense unless you stay for the whole thing. And if you are returning, I'm hoping you're loving the channel. I'm really loving being here with you guys and telling your story. I show up every day for you guys. I show up every day because I can feel the support and the love, and I want to give that back to you. because positivity is something that you have to hold on to. Hope. It takes work. It's like a little flame that you have to tend to. You can't just assume that it's always going to grow. Sometimes we have to get down there and like blow on it and, you know, stoke the flames. And we do that much in a stronger way when we're all together. Like, you are making that determination. You are moving forward. You are using that fire and that passion to move forward and create. And it's going fast. I think you guys are set for a lot of success. I feel it coming for a great. This collective is really changing. It's really growing and it's exciting. I can't wait to see what you guys create. You know, share it with me. I would love to hear about it. The more we get our ideas and manifestations out in the world, the more likely we are to manifest them. The more likely we are to share, the more likely we are to get back. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting to say something to you guys. So it might come out in another reading. But, oh, okay. Okay, I'm just getting so tired of these people's energy. It's like, yes, they want to remind you. They want to remind you over and over again. Hey, you know, no, you know, I betrayed you. I broke your heart. I ended you. I slandered you. And you're stuck. You're not. Here's this pile of all this person's energy, and they keep coming in the readings. And I'm like, hold tight, guys. You're not alone. Don't lose faith. I want you guys to remember that when you're getting close, that's when everybody tries to knock you down. The divine has to make sure that you're ready for what they're about to bring. Are you ready? Are you going to let these people's old behaviors and habits and deflections and slander stop you this time? This is an opportunity. We are setting on a course. We have to clean up the mess that's already been made so that we can clear the path. We're setting off. In order to get through this, we have to make sure the path is cleared. And you guys are doing that. You're very solid. You're manifesting happiness. And you're working hard. And the divine is watching out for you. Let's see if there's anything else. And then if not, we're going to say goodbye and wrap it up. Strength. Yeah. Some more fire energy. There's a lot of fire. You guys have a massive amount of fire going on right now. Or you're dealing with a lot of fire signs. I don't know. But I do know there's a lot of fire in your energy. What I would suggest is you use that wisely and help it fuel your endeavors, your options, your passions. You choose. You get to choose. Have you guys forgotten what we were told when we were kids? You can be anything you want. You can do anything you want. We just had to wait until we were over 18 years old to do that. You guys are all over 18. You can do whatever you want. Remember who you are. Remember your light. And share it with everyone. Share it with the world. I love you guys. If you're new here, please like, subscribe. Well, if you're not new here too, like, share, subscribe, come back and see if the next story is yours. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, I really love you guys. And I will see you very soon. Bye. See ya.